students, family members, friends, faculty, and distinguished guests. Welcome to Northeastern State University Spring 2017 Commencement for the Gregg Wadley College of Science and Health Professions and the Oklahoma College of Optometry. My name is Mark ARANT, and I serve as the Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Please remain standing for the National Anthem, sung by Sarah Carr, soprano, and accompanied by the NSU Brass Quintet, consisting of Doug Owen, trumpet, Nathan Hairston, trumpet, Caleb Parnell, French horn, Brady Hacker, trombone, and Taylor Hunkapiller, tuba. Miss Jamie Combs will serve as our interpreter for this ceremony.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets reclaim, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. It is now my honor to introduce Northeastern State University's 19th President, Dr. Steve Turner, who will extend his greetings.
Good morning, everybody. Just making sure you're with us. What a beautiful day in Tahlequah, Oklahoma. And certainly your attendance today, you've all dressed up, you look great. What a beautiful spring day. And on behalf of the students, the degree candidates before you, I want to say thank you to each of you for your contributions to this grand celebration of these young people before us. None of us accomplish much in life without the influence, the love, and support of others, and you're here today. Your attendance is a testimony to that continued support, so thank you all for joining with us today. There are a lot of folks at NSU that are behind the scenes, some in front of the scenes, that volunteer their time to make sure that we can have this second of 4 commencements, that it goes without blemish and that you enjoy it. I'd like for all of our volunteers, some are sound booths, some are behind me. If you're one of our volunteers today, please raise your hand and let's thank those folks for making today possible. Thank you. Thank you. It's a special time. A week from tomorrow, we'll celebrate Mother's Day. My mother passed away 8 years ago, and there's not hardly a day that goes by that there's not something that reminds me of her unconditional love and support. Moms are special. Would you all agree, students? Moms are special people. I'd like for, in advance, moms, would you stand? Let us say early Happy Mother's Day and thank you. I'm so honored to be part of an institution that has made decades worth of commitments to support of veterans. We are a veteran-friendly campus. We will be having a commissioning ceremony this afternoon as part of our program. But we never want to get together without recognizing each of you that have served or are serving in one of the branches of armed forces. Would our veterans please stand and let us recognize you as a group? Veterans. We have some special guests that I would like to introduce, and I will introduce our speaker a little bit later. But at this time, joining us on the platform is an NSU alum and a regent of the Regional University System of Oklahoma, Regent Gary Parker from Muskogee, Oklahoma. Thank you, Regent Parker, for being with us. To my left, I'd like to introduce to you a big fan of NSU and these students, my wife Penny. Glad that Penny's here. Next to her, we have a special guest of our speaker, Miss Jordan Langford. Jordan, would you stand or wave? Thank you for being with us, Jordan. And then we have the wife of Regent Parker, Carol Parker. Carol, thank you again for being with us. We're so glad. Today is a big day. It's a wonderful day of celebration. We're glad that you're with each of us. But I'd like to make a personal comment to the faculty. I know that for any particular student to make a decision to be here, to persist, articulate whatever we want to say, there are about 31 different touch points that help make their decision. But also know that there's a 225% more, that you have more contact at 225% more than anyone else on campus to influence the decision of students to get degrees. Personally, I want to thank you for doing your part in pouring yourself into these students. Thank you and congratulations, faculty.
I would like to introduce some members of the platform party and those who have logistical roles in the ceremony. Others will be introduced later. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Dr. Tom Jackson, Assistant Vice President for Academic Affairs. Ms. Christy Lansaw, Interim Vice President for Administration and Finance. Mr. Ben Hardcastle, Vice President for University Relations. Dr. Renee Cambiano, President of the Faculty Council. Dr. Karen Patterson is our mace bearer, and the college gonfalons were carried by Dr. Craig Clifford, Dr. Jessica Martin, and Dr. Thomas Salmon. Dr. Cassandra Crawford Sigler will assist the College of Science and Health Professions with diploma distribution and hooding, while Dr. Jeffrey Miller and Dr. Jerry Frazier will hood the optometry candidates. Ms. Misty McGee, Dr. Luke Foster, and Dr. Spencer Johnson will announce the names for this ceremony. Please join me in thanking them for their participation. Faculty members from the College of Science and Health Professions and the Oklahoma College of Optometry are here this moment to share this moment with you. And they are led by Dr. Darrell Lindy and Dr. Spence Pilcher, who serve as faculty marshals. In this ceremony, we would like to recognize two of this year's Circle of Excellence honorees. Each spring, NSU faculty peer review and student nominations select 3 members to be added to the Faculty Circle of Excellence. Faculty members are honored for their work in one of 3 areas: teaching, research, and service. At this ceremony, we recognize Dr. Cindy Cesar, a biology faculty member in the Natural Sciences Department, as the 2016-17 honoree for outstanding research. We also recognize Dr. Spence Pilcher, a chemistry faculty member, as the 2016-17 honoree for outstanding teaching. Dr. Cesar, Dr. Pilcher, will you please stand? Let us recognize you. Congratulations and well deserved. Thank you. Dr. Cesar and Dr. Pilcher exemplify the quality faculty we have at NSU. And at this time, I would like the faculty to be stand and recognized for their outstanding service and dedication to this great university. Faculty, please rise. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is JERRID FREEMAN, and I serve as the Vice President for Student Affairs. At this time, we wish to recognize outstanding students at Northeastern State University. The first group includes our student marshals, members of the Riverhawk Ambassadors, a service organization representing the university in events throughout the year. The ambassadors lead campus tours as well as provide history and connection for incoming freshmen and guests. Would the Riverhawk Ambassadors please stand? Thank you. Recognizing students who perform to the highest academic standards and serve the community, the Awards Committee of the NSU Alumni Association has identified 16 outstanding seniors. Honorees from the College of Science and Health Professions are asked to stand as I call your name. Please hold your applause until all of them have been introduced. Ryan Christie, Stilwell Cell and Molecular Biology major. Elizabeth DePriest, Muskogee Speech Language Pathology major. And Jacqueline True, Pryor, Biology major. Jacqueline is also a member of the RISE, Riverhawks, Initiating Service and Engagements. RISE scholars maintain high academic standards and fulfill service hour requirements and organize university-sponsored events. Congratulations to our outstanding seniors and to Jacqueline as a RISE scholar. Will Megan Blevins, Ryan Christie, Elizabeth DePriest, Sierra Dory, Justin Farrar, Garrett Butler, and Courtney Willis make their way to the right side of the stage. Established in 1974, the President's Leadership Class is a unique leadership and scholarship program designed to cultivate outstanding potential in proven student leaders. During their time at Northeastern, these students are immersed in a program focused on the development of leadership skills and civic engagement. During this ceremony, we recognize 3 graduating members of the President's Leadership Class. As I call your name, please come forward to accept your PLC certificate for President Turner. Megan Blevins is a biology major with an emphasis in cellular biology. She is from Tahlequah. Ryan Christie is from Stilwell and majored in cell and molecular biology. Elizabeth DePriest is a speech and language pathology major from Muskogee. Sierra Dory is also a speech-language pathology major. Sierra is from Idabel. Justin Farrar is from Quinton and majored in cell and molecular biology. Garrett Butler majored in mathematics education and is from Idabel. Courtney Willis is a nutritional sciences major from Park Hill. Congratulations to the President's Leadership Class members from the Gregg Wadley College of Science and Health Professions.
NSU is fortunate to have an affiliation with the Gates Millennium Scholars Program, which selects 1,000 students each year to receive a Good Through Graduation scholarship to use at the college or university of their choosing. This scholarship also includes funding for a graduate degree program in particular areas of need. NSU will graduate 2 Gates Scholars this spring, and in this ceremony, we recognize Cody Poe, a Master of Science student in Natural Sciences from Tahlequah. Cody, please stand and be recognized. Will these members of the NSU Honors Program please make your way to the right side of the stage? Austin Dinkle, Darian Preston, Mackenzie Smith. Established in 2001 and directed by Dr. CARI, the NSU Honors Program features a learning environment where students work with faculty members and peers in courses focused on independent research and participation in co-curricular cultural experiences. Students in the Honors Program must maintain a 3.25 grade point average or above and complete a senior research project. As I call your name, please come forward to receive your honors medallion from Dr. President Turner. Austin Dinkle. Austin is a chemistry major with an emphasis in biology from Rose Hill, Kansas. Austin's project was titled Inhibition of Thermus Aquaticus DNA Polymerase by Bridge Nucleosides Using Real-Time qPCR. Austin's mentor was Dr. Sun Ken Kim. Darian Preston. Darian is an organismic biology major from Muldrow. Darian's project was entitled Habitat Characteristics of Swainson's Warbler, Limnophilus swainsonii, the nesting sites in southeastern Oklahoma. Dr. Mia Revel supervised the project. Mackenzie Smith. Mackenzie is a speech-language pathology major. Her project was entitled The Confidence Level of Northeastern State Graduate Students Concerning Various Aspects of the Profession of Speech-Language Pathology. Dr. Karen Patterson supervised the project. Let's provide one more round of applause for these outstanding Honors Program graduates. Our final recognition is for students with grade point average honors. All the honors wear a gold cord, and members of Alpha Chi, a National Honor Society for students in the upper 10% of their class, also wear a blue and green cord. The names of the spring 2017 honors graduates and the grade point average qualifications for the undergraduate honors and master's degree honors are in your program. These students will be recognized individually as they receive their diplomas. Please join me in recognizing our spring 2017 cum laude, magna cum laude, summa cum laude, and graduate honors students. Honors graduates, please rise. Thank you.
It is a pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker, Senator James Lankford. After serving 4 years in the U.S. House of Representatives, James was elected to the U.S. Senate to complete an unexpired term on November 4th, 2014, and re-elected to a full 6-year Senate term on November 8th, 2016. As a chairman of the Senate Subcommittee on Regulatory Affairs and Federal Management, Lankford fights unnecessary and burdensome regulations and advocates for more restrained federal government. Personal faith, local decision-making, and opportunity for every person, regardless of their background, are core values for Senator Lankford. Before his time in Congress, some of you might have met him when he served as the Director of Student Ministry at the Baptist Convention of Oklahoma and Director of the Falls Creek Youth Camp, the largest youth camp in the United States, with more than 51,000 individuals attending each summer. James lives in Edmond with his wife, Cindy. They've been married for 25 years and they have 2 daughters. You met Jordan earlier. They also have a daughter, Hannah. He enjoys spending time with his family, sport shooting, and reading. It is my honor today to introduce a friend to NSU, a friend of mine, and a friend to the great state of Oklahoma, U.S. Senator James Lankford.
Good morning to everybody. It's an absolute honor to have the opportunity to be able to be here and to be able to stand with you. Students, I know this is exactly the moment you've been anticipating for 4 years hearing me speak. No, I get it. I mentioned the students before. I know my job. My job at this podium is to be able to encourage them and get off as fast as I can so y'all can yell for your graduate. So I'll keep my comments semi-brief on that. But there are a lot of family members that have gathered here. A lot of them have dressed up, traveled a long way to be able to watch you walk. It's because it's a significant day. It shows incredible tenacity for you to finish, and it shows a major mark of achievement. So from all of them to you, congratulations. It's a big deal that's going on today. Now, I would tell you that there will be a couple times in your life that you're going to get just random free advice. Total strangers will walk up to you and say just random things. You, being an Oklahoman, probably will be polite and just smile and listen, but let me tell you those moments. When you graduate, yeah, welcome to some of your free advice right now. When you get married, and when you're pregnant, when you're having children. You'll randomly have people walk up to you at the grocery store when you're having children and will see that you're pregnant and will just walk up to you and start giving you advice. Most of the time you'll want to just say, "Do I know you?" But probably you'll just smile. I would encourage you to be able to filter through all that advice, this being one of those moments. When everyone finds out you're graduating, they're going to have advice for you. Take in what's good. Smile when it's not good. And see if you can receive it. So let me just give you a couple pieces of free advice as well. Add me to the mix on it. First off is this. If you can, stick around in Oklahoma. It's a really great place. We need people that are well-trained, well-equipped, engaged in continuing what's happening in our state. There's a lot going on here and a lot of big decisions that are being made in small areas and in big areas. We need well-equipped, great folks to stay engaged with us. So I hope you can stick around in Oklahoma, because we love folks here, and there's a tremendous community here. I'd encourage you to also, second, attack any student debt that you have. Now, I fully understand the irony of a member of Congress talking about debt. I get that. But for the rest of your life, debt will hang over you if you don't deal with it. So if you have any debt, do what it takes as fast as you possibly can to be able to work that down as quickly as you can, so that that's not hanging over you, because that's one of those things that you don't want to have chaining you down to a place or to a certain job or to a certain car. Attack that debt and take it on. I would encourage you, third, there's something happening in our generation and how we speak to each other. I don't know where it is, I don't know where it started, I don't know how it started. In fact, in some ways, it doesn't matter. But I would encourage us to learn how to be able to disagree in a way that we still honor each other. For somehow that's getting lost. It may be shocking to you to know that we don't all agree on every issue. Shocking. As almost 4 million Oklahomans, we don't agree on a lot of things. In fact, after church on a Sunday morning, my 4 members of my family can't all agree on where we're going to lunch. We don't all agree on everything. But we can find a way to be able to find common ground with each other and to be able to stay at each other until we can get things resolved. We especially see it on places like online. And the online conversations are becoming more and more bitter, more and more angry, and more isolating. There is something powerful that is occurring in you. You have finished a great degree. You've learned how to be able to struggle with new information. You've learned when people pushed you to finish thinking something through. Keep that going. We need that in our state and in our nation, to continue to push through issues and to learn how to be able to work out our differences in a way that doesn't belittle someone else or isolate people with different opinions, but actually draws them close. I like to say, We can disagree and not be a jerk about it. Let's work on that together. How we can work together to be a big family rather than a family that pushes each other apart. Let me give you a couple of other pieces of free advice. One is this: if you have faith and you live in your faith, walk in your faith. Again, something's happening in our country that our country is becoming more and more afraid of people of faith. You can be a great American and not have faith. This is an incredible nation where you can live by faith or have no faith at all and still be recognized as a great, productive part and essential part of our national conversation. We established something pretty remarkable 240 years ago, the free exercise of religion. The rest of the world marveled at that time, and quite frankly, most of the world is still marveling at. If you're a person of faith, live that faith. Live the values of your faith. Don't set that aside. Walk in it. We need people in our nation to not be afraid of people of faith, but we need people of faith to actually live a genuine faith and to be able to walk in their tenets. And let me give you my big one. Graduates, whatever's going on with your family, whatever distance there may be, resolve it. Quick story. When I was in elementary school, my mom was the smartest person on the planet. No questions asked. My mom's a librarian, which means she either knows everything or has access to everything. My mom was the smartest lady on the planet. And I spent summers working in her library and her proving that she's the smartest person on the planet, and had tremendous respect for her. In middle school, she was still pretty smart. Something happened, but when I got to high school, I think she fell and bumped her head, or something happened, because she was declining rapidly, and I was getting smarter than her. By the time I got to about my sophomore year in college, she was gaining from my education, because she started getting smarter all over again. And she continues to accelerate in that. Who changed? Did I or did my mom? Let me just say this, moms never change. I was the problem. I can't even begin to tell you, after working with student ministry for more than 20 years before I went to Congress, how many families that I talked to, that there was a broken relationship, that when someone got to college, they said at some point in their broken relationship in high school, it doesn't matter, I'm leaving, I'm heading to college, I'm never heading home anyway, this is no big deal, and they walked away with a broken relationship. And it never got better. The distance didn't fix it. Graduates, quick word of free advice. Resolve whatever differences you have with your family. I know it'll be work. I know it's clearly their fault, clearly. Resolve whatever differences you can with your family. Every Christmas, every Thanksgiving, every Easter, every birthday, every Groundhog Day, every day that's a significant day that comes up in your life, the birth of your first child, key moments when you have a job and you're advancing, you will wish that relationship with your family was better. They're all here today. Today would be a good day to start that. You're going to lunch anyway. Here's a good topic to talk about. Is there anything we need to work out and to start all over again? Their fault, your fault, doesn't matter. Forgiveness is a great gift, and a restart is a significant part of the rest of your life. If there's any piece of free advice, I think that'll carry you through. You've had a lot of great insight and knowledge poured into you. Resolving issues with your family right now would be a lifelong gift in a lot of significant days. And one last thing. You know what your degree is in. Some of you have had the opportunity to be able to visit with before. My wife is a speech-language pathologist, so I always like chatting with the speech-language pathologist, but quite frankly, I'm still nervous talking in front of you. So you know what your degree is in. You know what you prepared for. But can I tell you, you have no idea where God's taking you. The steps in front of you are unimaginable. As many people in this room could tell you, decades ago they thought they were heading one direction, their life took a totally different direction, and they have watched God's provision through the course of years. Be prepared for that. Be ready for the next step and be able to watch and see where you go. But in the midst of that, I would encourage you to continue to learn and to continue to put people around you that will push you. One of my favorite verses from the scripture is Proverbs 13:20, where it says, if you want to walk with the wise, or if you want to be wise, walk with the wise. If you want to be a fool, walk with fools. There's something very powerful about walking with people of wisdom, gaining good counsel, continuing to be able to walk with people that will push you, because you don't know where you're headed in the days ahead. But it will be quite a journey. My simple advice to you is enjoy the journey and enjoy the day today. God bless you in it.
Thank you, Senator, for your remarks. In honor of you being with us today, and as we told the degree candidates a little bit earlier today, is history in the making for NSU, and he's quite humble, but we are pleased that today marks the first time a sitting U.S. Senator has spoken at an NSU commencement. So it's appropriate that we present an heirloom piece that he will always remember. The best thing I can do is call your attention to the gonfalons behind me, and you'll see the seal. I have it here. And in the seal, there's two dates. It really tells the story of NSU. There's one date of 1846. And 1846 is when in November, the Cherokee legislature got together, took most of the money they had, and then borrowed some to ultimately create the Cherokee Female National Seminary. And then on March 6th, the other date is 1909. 1909 is when we became a public institution. And I think today is, what is today? What's the date? Today is the 6th. Tomorrow we will be about 166 years old. So, Senator, on behalf of the rest of the institution, I'd like to present this gift to you that marks you being with us. Thank you. That's enough.
It is time to present the candidates for the baccalaureate, master's degrees, and doctoral degrees. Each candidate will be recognized on stage and receive a diploma cover. Master's and doctoral candidates will also receive a hood symbolizing their professional field. After all candidates are recognized on stage, President Turner will confer degrees. The dean of each college will present the candidates and will be assisted in diploma distribution by the associate or assistant dean. Faculty, at this time, I will ask if you concur with the recommendations for these degrees. If you concur, please rise. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Pam Hathorn, and I serve as the Dean for the Gregg Wadley College of Science and Health Professions. President Turner, I am pleased to present these candidates from the college upon whom the baccalaureate degree will be conferred. Will baccalaureate candidates from the Gregg Wadley College of Science and Health Professions please come forward?
Jordan Pratt. Danny Horn. Shelby Lynn Burns, magna cum laude. Natalie Danielle McAllister, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Bell DePriest, magna cum laude.
Erica Danielle Eagle, summa cum laude.
Jessica Nicole Dixon.
Brianna Hope Main, summa cum laude.
Christopher Ryan Blankenship, summa cum laude.
Shelby Nicole Burris.
Callie Joe Bond.
Kaylee Webb, summa cum laude.
Krista Lee Brown.
Mackenzie Alexandra Smith, summa cum laude.
Nicholas Lee McElhaney.
Erica Jane Miller, summa cum laude.
Clint Dylan Burson, summa cum laude.
Jeanette Faye Largent.
Shannon Lynn Pylant.
Ayla D. Summerlin.
Allison Ann Stisser.
Courtney Michelle Neese.
Lisa Ann Shipman.
Kelby Rochelle Moon, magna cum laude.
Alexandria Page Keys.
Stacy Nicole Bacon, summa cum laude.
Amber Renee Sanchez, cum laude.
Jennifer Lee Hastings, magna cum laude.
Morgan Rita Knott.
Shannon Marie Looney.
Amber Michelle Richards.
Joseph Dell Shrewsbury IV, magna cum laude.
Lachelle Wilson.
Jessica L. Sheldon, magna cum laude.
Sonora Bazin.
Joshua McGee, summa cum laude.
Cassidy Dawn Sims.
Tiffany Obene, summa cum laude.
Lindsay Joe Shed.
Ravine Enos Kayam.
Cassie R. Thornbrew.
Kelvin Duke Gomez, magna cum laude.
Nils Asp, magna cum laude.
Chelsea Lee Copeland.
Dusty Yoder.
Martha Hernandez, summa cum laude.
Abigail Caitlin Heidler, cum laude.
Michael Rubel Greenfield.
Robert Bond, summa cum laude.
Benjamin J. Kruger, magna cum laude.
Chase Cliff William Martin, cum laude.
Caitlin Ruth Kozlowski.
Bradley Hall, cum laude.
Nicole Scott.
Jessica Nicole Naputi.
Garrett Landon Butler, summa cum laude.
Ivy Abigail Banner Woodson, cum laude.
Bridget Agura, magna cum laude.
Sarah Ann Brunson, cum laude.
Carrie K. Hogan.
Megan Moore Ives.
Kristen Rayanne Whitlock, cum laude.
Keefton Allen Warren.
Joanna Faith Billups.
Michael Estes.
Carmen Page Grigson.
Mercedes Nicole Carlton.
Sunshine Vang.
Matthew Ryan Shaw, summa cum laude.
Tommy Lee Tynert.
Jennifer Dawn Wolf.
Caitlin Marie Heath.
Brian Ezekiel Romero.
Yesenia Gonzalez, cum laude.
April Lanier.
Darian Nicole Preston, cum laude.
Justice Johnson.
Mike Moi.
Alexandria Trentman.
Sierra Gracie Ann Dory, magna cum laude.
Nathan Lamar Mills.
Megan Nicole Blevins.
Julia Ashton Oley.
Jacqueline D. True, magna cum laude.
Abby Danielle Davis, cum laude.
Ryan Keith Christie, summa cum laude.
Caleb Blackwell.
Justin Daniel Farrar, summa cum laude. I'm well.
Tyler Guy.
Ryan L. Otwell, cum laude.
Brody Schmidt, cum laude.
Austin Paul Dinkle, summa cum laude.
Devin Charles Ray Franks.
Harsh Pankaj Patel, magna cum laude.
Courtney Dawn Willis, cum laude.
Sarah Rochelle McLean.
Victoria Brooke Byram, magna cum laude.
Emily Michelle Birch.
Please help me acknowledge the bachelor's degree candidates from the Gregg Wadley College of Science and Health Professions. Good morning. I'm CARI Keller, Dean of the Graduate College. President Turner, I'm pleased to present the candidates from the Graduate College upon whom the master's degrees will be conferred. Candidates will proceed to both sides of the platform, where they will be hooded by their dean or associate dean and their faculty mentor. Master's degree candidates in the Gregg Wadley College of Science and Health Professions, please come forward.
Cody Wayne Redbird Poe.
Ashley Nicole Newberry.
Josiah Matthew Henry.
Amy Dawn Tabor.
Tiffany Hollingsworth Glass, honors.
Ashley Lee Baker.
Kylie G. Eaton, honors.
Courtney Lynn Smith.
Shelley Ann Larson, honors.
Casey Ann Duncan, honors.
April Lee Renner, honors.
Erin Lynn Floor.
Tabitha Michelle Helling.
Deanna Marie Wingo. Kyla Clovis.
Anita K. M.D.
Brooklyn Jade Neufeld.
Bretta Lee Woodard, honors.
Kayla Marie Renninger.
Jacob Lee Oliver.
Tara Michelle Looney.
Kaylee Page Stewart.
Justin Anthony Silvera.
Yeah, Cassandra Lee Williams.
James Wendell Debut.
Trina Marie Hall.
Steve Zagarodny.
Rebecca Lynn Keith. Sierra Lynn Isaac.
Jacob Allen Kelly.
Molly Catherine Lyle. Simone Raquel Kimball.
Mary Beth Barker.
Chelsea Dawn Ilchuk.
Haley Shannon Graves.
Sarah Ray Wilcox.
Leanna Nicole Alvarez.
Amanda Jean Zink.
Caitlin Brianne Gaynor.
Kayla,
Keely Rayanne Sharp.
Kayla Denise Smith, honors.
Shelby Lace Doty.
Felicia Joe Stone.
Morgan Elizabeth Compton, honors.
Cameron Lee Thompson.
Shelby Nicole Allen.
Brianna Ashley Lane.
Monica Ruth Balliot.
Lindsay Michaela Kazay.
Emily Nicole Bing. Riley Dolan Horton. Nicole Faye Ellickson. Erica Gale Chance. Allison Malin Frazier, honors. Catherine Elise Del Medico. Megan Renee Dunn.
Please join me in recognizing the master's degree candidates in the Gregg Wadley College of Science and Health Professions.
Good morning. I'm Doug Peniston, Dean of the Oklahoma College of Optometry. President Turner, I am pleased to present to you these candidates from the Oklahoma College of Optometry upon whom the doctoral degree will be conferred. Will the optometry doctoral candidates please come forward to the right side of the stage?
Dr. Bryce Jacob Geiger. Dr. Cale N. Folps. Dr. Reed A. McAtee. Dr. Charles Nolan Philpy. Dr. Casey Ann Henley. Dr. Priscilla Leanne Keir. Dr. Pamela Aaron Martin. Dr. Cassidy Jean Kessler. Dr. Sarah Lynn Steeder. Dr. Jessica Lynn White. Dr. Sean A. Hajari. Dr. Bryce Neal Mays. Dr. Cameron Michael Sykes. Dr. Andrew Stephen Young. Dr. Rebecca Ann Heath. Dr. Kristen Michelle Patrick. Dr. Rhiannon Shea Sherrill. Dr. Melissa Nicole Ritzer. Dr. Lauren Michelle Hendrickson. Dr. Amy Lynn Haugeberg. Dr. Lacey Rochelle Hale. Dr. Kristen Renee Worthen. Dr. Tasia Ann Cook. Dr. Laura Elizabeth Langford. Dr. Timothy Dally. Dr. Jonathan Michael Jansen. Dr. Chad T. Hollifield. Dr. Brent Roberts. Dr. Seth Geiger.
Thank you. Acknowledging the doctoral candidates from the Oklahoma College of Optometry. Thank you very much.
Students, it is time for the conferring of degrees. Will all baccalaureate, master's, and doctoral degree candidates please rise? President Turner, pending the results of a final degree audit, I certify that the candidates standing before you have completed all requirements for the baccalaureate, master's, and doctoral degrees respectively, and I recommend that that degree to which they are individually entitled be conferred.
Thank you, Provost ARANT. Consistent with the statutes of the state of Oklahoma, the Oklahoma State Regents for Higher Education, and the Board of Regents of the Regional University System of Oklahoma, and by the authority vested in me by the state of Oklahoma, it is my pleasure to confer upon each of you the baccalaureate, master's, or doctoral degrees as printed in the program with all the rights, ranks, privileges, and responsibilities such a degree carries among scholars. Now the good part. Graduates, there is a tradition in higher education that signifies the passage from being a student and candidate for graduation to becoming a graduate. At this time, please move your tassels from the right side to the left side.
Please be seated. Graduates, as you know, Northeastern State University has a long history of service to Oklahoma. Our alumni have accomplished great things in their professional and personal lives. Today, you are joining this distinguished group, and we are your partner as you begin this chapter in your life. Here to explain the benefits of membership in the Alumni Association is Daniel Johnson, Director of Alumni Relations for the NSU Alumni Association.
Graduates, it is an honor to welcome you for the first time to the Green and White Network, which is how we refer to our family of nearly 60,000 living alumni. And after this weekend's spring commencement ceremonies, we will be adding another 1,200 to that network. That is you all. The Alumni Association is your link to the Green and White Network. And the Alumni Association exists to ensure that your relationship with NSU is a lifelong relationship. We do this through programming, through events, through communications, all designed to keep you connected with NSU and with each other. It's important that you do this because NSU is better when you are connected and when you are engaged. Better today and better for the students that will follow you in the years to come. As NSU graduates, you have responsibilities, and I'd like to take a couple of quick minutes to share those responsibilities with you. First of all, your first responsibility is share your pride for NSU. Share your pride. Start by taking a quick moment to take the alumni pin that was on your seat. If you haven't already, take that off the card and put it on. That is a tremendous symbol of pride for NSU, and love to see that on you. Also, display your diploma. Be proud of what you have accomplished and put it up on the wall. Display your diploma. And encourage those you know who are looking to continue for life after graduation. Have them take a look at NSU. This was a great place for you. It's a great place for them as well. And advocate for your alma mater. Any chance you get when you have an opportunity to interact with somebody in a position of influence. A word from you can go a long way, and sharing your pride is important. Speaking of sharing pride, I know there are a number of alumni in the audience today. I would love the opportunity if you would take a quick moment to stand and be recognized and show your pride for NSU. Always great to see. Your second responsibility as an NSU graduate is always to remember to be mindful to and extend a hand to your fellow NSU graduates or to NSU students. Remember, we are the Green and White Network, and we share a very meaningful connection. So be ready to open doors for future graduates, and always be ready to lend a helping hand to students. Share your experiences and your wisdom with those students that are coming behind you. Your third responsibility, and the most important one of all, is add value to the degree. Add value to the degree that you earned here at NSU. How can you do that? It's simple. And probably our distinguished alumnus from last year, Larry Wingate, said it most succinctly. Become excellent at what you do. Be worth more than you cost to your employer. do what say you're going to do, and outwork everyone. That's how you add value to your NSU degree. And this is what thousands of NSU graduates have done before you. And because of that, you can go out into the world with the full confidence that what you have accomplished here will be respected and will be valued by those who would hire you. Whether it's in a boardroom, a classroom, a community room, or an operating room, it is your responsibility to continue to add value to the NSU degree. Graduates, we can't wait to see the great things that you're going to accomplish, and we look forward to sharing in those with you. Stay connected, stay engaged. NSU is better and stronger when you do. Congratulations on everything that brought you here today, and we wish you nothing but success in tomorrow and the future. Thank you, and we will see you soon.
Thank you, Danny. As we come to the close of our ceremony, please listen carefully to these directions to facilitate a safe and smooth exit from the arena. In just a moment, we'll ask you to stand for the NSU alma mater. Jaleesi Pittman and Macy Solotesky will sing the alma mater first in Cherokee, recognizing the NSU's historical significance as the Cherokee National Female Seminary. Then we'll ask all audience members to join Sarah Carr in singing the English lyrics. All vocalists will be accompanied by the NSU Brass Quintet. Following the alma mater, please remain standing at your seat during the recessional. After the platform party, faculty and graduates have recessed and left the arena floor, the audience will be dismissed to meet the graduates outside. We ask audience members who are physically able to please depart via the upper concourse exits and the stairs to allow guests with mobility concerns easy access to the elevator. Now please stand for the alma mater.